Los Angeles. I'm Jenny Tapp here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe. Good morning.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Yeah. What are you so happy about?
I thought it was a great day to be alive.
Really?
Yeah.
Great day for me to be alive on Friday. We picked 3 games that day on Friday's show, and let's see, I went 3-0, and Shannon Sharpe, the Hall of Famer, went 0-3 and lost another case of due to me on the Eagles. Way to go.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Eagles could lose, but guess what, Skip? You wanted Russ to do your dirty bidding.
Yeah, and he did.
And what did you do?
Yeah. What did I do?
Yeah, what did your team do?
Oh, well, we lost to the best team in football.
We're going to get to it. You brought up the Eagles. I want to know if Shannon still likes their chances, to win the NFC East right now with Carson Wentz and his Aaron Rodgers to blame for the Packers blowout last night. But first, we got to dive into the Cowboys and the Patriots. It was a rainy, windy, and cold day yesterday in Foxborough in a low-scoring game. Tom Brady had a touchdown and just under 200 yards, while Ezekiel Elliott racked up 86 yards with no touchdowns, and Dak Prescott had just over 200 yards and a pick. Trailing the entire game, the Cowboys were down 4 with the ball, but on 3rd and 1, a tripping call negated a huge first down for Dallas. The Cowboys would end up turning it over on downs and losing this one 13-9. And after the game, Jerry Jones expressed some major frustration with his team. So this one, Skip, I got to start with you. What is the biggest reason the Cowboys lost?
First of all, bottom line, nobody is going to beat Tom Brady in that stadium, Gillette Stadium, in a game-long driving rain with wind gusting to 30 miles an hour and temperatures dropping into the mid-30s. That is Tom Brady weather. And for the longest time, it did not look like Dak Prescott weather because it took him all the way to nearly halftime to figure out, oh, gee, I've never been in weather like this before, this cold and this wet. Maybe I should try a glove on my throwing hand.
Oh, yeah.
But he did put one on. And in the second half, believe it or not, my quarterback, Dak Prescott, started to look like the guy who came in leading the whole league in passing. My quarterback started to literally get a grip on the game and how to go at the New England defense. And would you believe that in the fourth quarter, when he finally did have the win behind him, my quarterback threw for 110 yards in the fourth quarter. That's pretty great against the
12 for the whole game.
Oh, but 110 in the fourth quarter with the wind. I'd say that's pretty great against the best defense in pro football in their house. And with 2:33 left, Dak Prescott got the ball back, albeit backed all the way up to his 8-yard line. But here he came again, just like he came against Jenny's Vikings. Remember that night?
Oh, yeah.
He started at the 6-yard line, and he went all the way to the Vikings' 11-yard line. And I'm going to remind everybody, my quarterback over his first 3 years in this league led the National Football League in game-winning drives. So here he came. Right out of the box, he hits Randall Cobb for 18 yards. Another big play to Randall Cobb. And then on second down, he hit Jason Witten for what should have been 10 or 12-yard gain. And what did he do, Mr. Sharpe, Hall of Fame tight end?
I don't know.
He dropped it. Jason Witten dropped another ball that could have been huge, just a momentum builder, but he dropped it. But did Dak give up? Nope. Here he came right back again with another big throw to Gallup for 9 more yards. Now it's 3rd and 1. And what did he do, Mr. Sharpe? He hit his man Zeke with a little 3-yard out. It was a slick little pass for a first down. Oh, but wait, I see on my screen on Fox, I see the yellow flag. Oh. What? Flag for what? Wait. Tripping? What do you mean tripping? Let me see the replay. Let me see it again. Let me see another replay because it's the biggest phantom call I've ever seen. It's not even remotely tripping to the point that I started to wonder if maybe one of Belichick's many sons, he's got a whole bunch of sons working in the organization, somehow masqueraded as a referee and threw the phantom flag. I don't know. Have you ever seen a worse call? Have you ever seen a more mind-blowing, head-scratching, that's not tripping call? Dante Hightower is just blowing through the middle of the line, and Travis Frederick's backing up, trying to just push him into the ground and then kind of lay on top of him. It's not tripping. It is an egregious, momentum-crushing penalty called in the middle of what felt like a pretty special drive.
To your point, Skip, what this tells me, because they got 2 of those calls, that the Patriots staff brought this to the officials' attention.
It's highly possible because in 190 games so far this year, there had been 7 of those trippings called. And in this game, they called 2, one on Tyron Smith in the first quarter.
Right.
And I couldn't see that one either.
Right. They ran a game, and he got caught off balance, and his leg got up in the air. Tripping is an intentional act. He didn't intentionally try to chip the guy. He got caught off balance when they ran the stunt.
Did he lift his leg up to stop the momentum of someone that had beaten him? No, he did not. Did he trip Dante? No, he just fell forward. I'm sorry. It's such a bad call, and it's such a momentum breaker at that point. But did Dak give up? No, he did not. So it gets to be 4th and 11, and Dak steps into the best throw of the night to me. Best throw he made to, oh, wait. Who's that guy? Oh, yeah, he's number 19. Amari Cooper at that point had no catches. And guess what, boys and girls? He still has no catches for the whole game. Was this going to be a difficult catch? Well, I remind you, coming into the game, Pro Football Focus graded Amari Cooper as the number 1 wide receiver in all of pro football.
Lies.
After last night, I'm going to grade Stephon Gilmore as by far the best shutdown corner in all of pro football because he absolutely bullied Amari Cooper. He made him look soft. He made him say, no mas, as in Roberto Duran, no mas. I give up. There's even one series late in the first half. Amari just took himself out of the game and went and stood on the sideline because he said, I just can't get open against this guy.
Cuffs.
Whoa! Put the cuffs on him.
That's hard.
But he didn't just put his cuffs on him physically. He put them on him mentally, psychologically, emotionally. Just took him out of the game. So was this a tough catch to make on 4th 11? Yeah, it was a difficult catch. But if you're graded number 1 by Pro Football Focus, can you make that? Yes, you can make that catch. If by his degree of difficulty, it is not that hard. Again, ball's wet, I get all that, but at some point, you just got to make a play. If you're that guy, you make that play.
Well, you should ask that of your quarterback.
Your quarterback made that throw. That was a hell of a throw.
Oh, so we're going to come down to one, we're going to make it come down to 1 throw.
Well,
so, yeah,
that would have set him up in real business. Okay. But instead, you know the rest of the story.
I do.
And I'm left with yet another so close, so far away game. And my team has fallen to 6-5. And I'm not going to take a moral victory over this, but I will tell you this. The team that I watched play last night would have beaten the New England Patriots on a dry night. They would have beaten Tom Brady and company on a dry night.
Skip, you do know, I don't know if you remember this, but about 13 years ago, maybe 14 years, 13 years ago, the Super Bowl was played in Miami between the Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears. And a funny thing happened during the entire game, Jenny. It rained. So there's a possibility that if you make it that far, there's also a possibility, guess what, Skip? You might have to go to Green Bay. What is the weather like in Green Bay in January?
It's not going to rain, I can tell you that.
So it might snow or be cold.
Good sleep.
How'd you do?
Snow is much easier to throw in than rain.
First of all. And then what about San Francisco? Does it ever rain in Northern California? I'm not sure, Skip. I mean, you spend a little time up there. Does it rain in Southern California?
It's not that often that it does, but go ahead.
The fact of the matter, hold on. I want to take these things because you said Pro Football Focus said that Amari Cooper is the number 1 rated receiver. Pro Football Focus also said that number 1 in QBR is Dak Prescott.
They didn't say that.
Whoa.
Not just QBR.
Okay, he was.
Yep.
Tell the people at home what he is now.
He's 3rd.
What?
Barely 3rd.
Barely. I'm just trying to figure out how do you go into the game number 1 and you leave number 3? But that's neither here nor there. We'll get that a little later.
Well, it's hard to throw in the wet wind.
Hold on. Was Tom Brady playing in the phone booth?
He's made for this. He was born to play in this. He owns these weather conditions. You know it, and I know it. He's been doing this for 20 years.
Thrive in this.
Yeah.
You're right.
When you was talking, I didn't interrupt you. I was like, go ahead.
You just asked me a question.
I just asked.
You said, what is he in QBR? And I just told you.
Okay, but I don't need you to expand upon that. It's my turn now. Okay, yards per attempt, passing yards per game, and that's what he gave me. Again, meaningless ball game, your team, your quarterback, thrives beating Washington, beating the Dolphins, beating the Giants twice. But when a team with a winning record, what's their record, Skip? 0 for what? Whatever.
Well,
Skip, this is the second
you
time.
picked them to win. I don't know. I didn't pick them. I picked New England.
Whoa, time out.
Yep.
I'm not going to let you do semantics like you picked them to win.
That's not semantics. That's a fact.
Hold on. If that's the
cold, hard fact.
Okay. I picked them to win.
Yep.
So why the hell are you so upset? Your team won. You picked the Patriots, and you giving me all the reasons why the Cowboys lost. Why are you doing that? Because they hurt you, and you're trying to shift the narrative. But I won't let you. I'm not going to let you, Skip Bayless, because you know what? You had every opportunity.
Tripping penalty is every opportunity?
Whoa. My guy was about to get on the home. Get on by the what?
It felt special.
Skip, they punted the ball 11 times. Now, this is the second time in 11 weeks that defense has given up 10 or fewer points in your guy. Now, I don't want any more articles. I don't want Todd Archer. I don't want Bill Barnwell. I don't want Clarence Hill Jr. to write another article about Dak Prescott because in meaningless ball games, he's lighting it up. And when it comes to the Vikings, when it came to yesterday.
Time out. Was the Eagles a meaningless ball?
Whoa, it's not your turn. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna shoot it back.
You love
to you.
Carson
I'm
Wentz
gonna shoot it back to you. But guess what? I found a guy yesterday played just as bad as walking to him, and his name was Dak Prescott, and he was a little further north than what walking to him was playing.
Was it raining in Philadelphia?
Whoa! What was the weather?
It looked nice.
The wind was blowing about 40, about 30.
It was not. It was not.
Oh,
sorry.
So it's ideal conditions.
It wasn't ideal.
Okay. Anyway, hold on. If you play football, what the hell you think this is, a gymnasium? Every game might be wind, snow, rain, sleet, sunshine, but you play outdoors. So I don't do it, Skip. I told you I had to get out of the excuse-making business because people they didn't want to buy them anymore. They say, if you play pro sports, I'm tired of all these excuses, Shannon. So I said, okay, I got dubs and L's. And guess who came? Oh, they came to see me. I told you, I had a little good old chowder. L for Dak Prescott, Skip Bayless.
Warm them up.
Wait, I got to get this straight. So now your restaurant serves only losers.
Yeah.
That's a new thing.
Look, I got two areas. I got a little small little storefront. I only got like 1,500 square feet. Do you know what property costs like in this area to get a big old restaurant? So I got